hip hop, hip hop, yeah.
Would society accept a movie like that in 2020? I'd like to get your thoughts on that. Is it acceptable in your opinion? And, and I don't want you to get in trouble because I mean, as men, we talk about your camera if you want.
Trouble, grown ass man. No, I feel what you're saying. Well, I'll say this much. I don't remember the movie totally, every part of the movie. You know what I'm saying? But if it's about a guy who had a couple of girlfriends and dating girls and stuff, if that's the main thing you're talking about, I don't know. I don't know how connected I am to the cancel culture no more, man, because I'm tired of this shit. I'm just gonna do what I do. You know, I'm not gonna worry about that, man. If you want to bring me, if you have enough energy to bring me down but not raise me up, then go fuck yourself. Because when I'm not doing anything that's cancel culture stuff, then why don't you support me then? But as soon as I say something that you don't like, then I'll say you want to bring my whole career down, but you didn't want to lift my whole career up when I was doing stuff. You're an asshole. You're a straight fucking asshole if you're out there. I'm gonna cancel him. Go fuck yourself. Dead ass. Now, I ain't said nothing wrong in years, and I got a podcast out. I got my little movies out. Support those. That same energy you want to take my career away. If I say the wrong thing to you, support that. Yep. Support that. But if you don't want to support that, you're waiting for something to happen. I'm about to cancel him. So first, whoever it is, I'm not tripping on cancel. I don't make money like that. Meaning, there's nothing you can hurt me by. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do. I ain't worried about you getting some brand and taking it away from me and stuff. And I live a good life, bro. I live a real good life. You know what I'm saying? I got a house, drive a new foreign, jewels. I live a good life. So what the fuck you gonna do to me? You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel for my man Kevin sometimes. He's so caught up in, his name and branding his personality. He afraid of sometimes this shit. He just now trying to come out the shit like that. But you're afraid that y'all might cancel him. Man, fuck that.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
I'm glad
Kevin
you
Hart
said that.
Sponsorships and brands. That's why Dave Chappelle can talk shit and don't give a fuck because what is it? They don't no brand behind him. Who's behind Dave Chappelle? Not nobody but his fans. You feel what I'm saying?
If Kevin Hart truly didn't give a fuck, I'm telling you, I think he's one of the funniest dudes on planet Earth. And I've always said that. I've always been a supporter of Kev. But I feel like the last couple of specials, it feels like he's so worried about what somebody's going to say or think. It kind of takes away from that Kev we know and love. And I've had to give him that constructive criticism, even as a fan. And I hope it doesn't take away from him ever being on the podcast or platform because we would love and humble to have him on. But we're always going to call a spade a spade. But I think that if he just stopped giving a fuck all the way, we get that Kev that we all knew and love, man. As far as comedy is concerned, he's a genius. We love him. We're going to support him always. But I feel like as far as getting on that stage and doing Kev's thing, I think that he's still kind of, I don't know about that.
There's two ways to look at it. One, you got to understand, Kev is shit. I don't know exactly the number, but I'm saying $100 million guy. Yeah. You don't become $100 million guy just from fans. Normally, very so. You got brands behind you. Okay, brands. He's associated with a lot of people who got a lot of power. White folks. You know what I'm saying? In the business. So he has to watch what he says. Believe it or not. Now, if he gets to the point where he says, you know what, I made enough money. Fuck it. I'm going to say what I want to say now. You know what I'm saying? I can really say what I want. Well, we'll go do it, and I wish him nothing but luck. But he has to, y'all got to understand now, he got a lot of people pulling on him. He's feeding a lot of people. That's why he's in so many different things. He's feeding the LOL network and his production company. He got feeding a lot of people, comics and shit. So do y'all want him to be who he want to be and lose all that? He kind of worried about that shit too. And like his last special, a lot of people didn't like his last special. They didn't think it was good. And he tried to be vocal about it and say, I don't give a fuck. Well, nigga, no, you do give a fuck. You do give a fuck. Yeah. Don't say you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And just as much as you take the praise, take the criticism. Sometimes your shit might not have been legit for everybody, enough people. You know what I'm saying? It's swayed. The more dislikes more than the likes. Deal with it. Because sometimes when your likes are higher, Kevin's done a lot of things, great things that were like, all right, you're going to learn today. All the special, there was all the love, a little bit of hate. Now something more hate than love. Nigga, deal with it. Okay? Yeah. Don't be like, I don't give a fuck now. What? You don't give a fuck? Did you give a fuck when they loved you? You know what I'm saying? It's being real. Did you give a fuck then?
Did you like it? You like the special? I haven't seen it yet. No?
It wasn't. It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't the worst thing I've seen before, but I know Kevin can do something different. I just didn't. Again, he said something that was interesting in the special, and he went along with it. He said, I know y'all tired of me talking about my kids and my wife, but fuck it, I'm talking about my kids and my wife. When we tired of it, why are you giving the same shit again? You know what I'm saying? You already almost said it before. I know y'all tired of hearing this shit. Well, I think Kev need to come out and talk about something totally different. You know, if I was in his corner, I have a couple of ideas I would give him, you know, to tell him. One easy one would be talk about the celebrities you hang out with, nigga. Let's hear about them. You know what I'm saying? That'd be more interesting. Be like, oh shit, you hung out with so and so. Y'all did what together? Y'all did this together? That'd be. I got a lot of things I can tell that nigga if I want. You know, because I like Kevin. That's a good dude. He's a good person, man. Which y'all know he's a good person. But we ain't judging how nice you are. We're judging the craft, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if he don't change, he may have hit a plateau. Boom, he's right here. It ain't going no higher. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no next level, nigga. And I know some of y'all fans love him to death, but he ain't going no higher. You know, hit the plateau. He gonna stay right here. Only he ain't going next level. I think he can go next level, but he needs to take that the fear of, you know, not making everybody happy and shit away, you know, off. You know, I just think that.
Good fucking point, man. We ain't got much more time because we got an interview at 5, man. But I got to get you back on next month or something, man. Because I got so many more questions. We got to do our thing next couple of months, man. Whenever we can, definitely love to have you back on. Get that. But last couple of minutes, man. Talk about the Panic Room. Talk about the podcast. How you got that together, and what we got going on over there, man.
Yes, sir. In that cup, in that fat ass cup. Boom, boom. You know how we do it. Boom. All right. Everybody and mama got a podcast, so I jumped into fuck it. I decided, but I want to make mine different. Mine is not just necessarily, and I'm not knocking people. Mine is not just a conversation piece only. I have my people on there. We do funny games and shit. I make them do spin the wheel. Just some of these celebrities to show them in a different light. I got a hell of a co-star named Tammy Dior, and then I put a new person every week to ride shotgun with us, ride with us and stuff. But it's basically, we do the topics. I ain't reinventing the wheel. We do topics. We do what we did this week and shit. Each other. We talk about what happened this week, so you get to know my co-host and me personally a little more. And then we bring a guest in, man. We have a guest. Sometimes we play. Sometimes we don't have a guest. Sometimes we'll do like a snap festival. Bring comics in to snap on each other. A roasting festival. We did an R. Kelly dating game. We did what I just do recently. We do what I did some other. I played like one of them game. What do you call it? One of them court shows. I had listened to some courts and shit. I was judge these nuts and shit. So it's kind of like Howard Stern, if you want to say. Maybe if y'all know what Howard Stern is, I know y'all do. But those, it's a little fun and wacky. It ain't just a straight up podcast. And people are really gravitating to it, And first of all, I appreciate the guests for coming in. But I got a lot of guests. All my guests come into the studio. You know what I'm saying? We don't necessarily do Zoom. We don't do Zoom. We do right now. We don't do Zoom. They're coming in, so it's kind of cool to be right there with them and talking with them. And nobody caught COVID yet. We do, we do the testing and everything. But yeah. So I hope y'all like. If you like my brand of humor, straight talking, comedy, and it seems like people do, please come over and support it. It's on YouTube. Just put in Comic Pierre, COMIC PIERRE. Check it out and support mine. Support y'all's, man. Just support, man. We gotta support each other, man. We all have a voice and we all want to be heard.
Absolutely. Salute to that. The Panic Room podcast, Pierre's Panic Room podcast. You can find that on YouTube right now. Go check that out. Hey, man, salute to you. Definitely appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
Pierre's in the building, man. Salute. Anything last remarks?
Hit me on that IG, man. Comic Pierre on that IG. Let me know that you all heard me on this show. And again, if you tell me you heard me on this show, I'll DM you back. You know what I'm saying? I just want to look at I'll DM. So you say you heard me on this show.